Hiking. What's the big deal? Welcome to Perpetual Wellness, episode number 8. I'm Perkins, and today we're going to talk about hiking. You know, many people love hiking. And before I get into it, I want to first thank you all so much for the kind thoughts, the comments, your support. We really appreciate it. And again, we ask that you subscribe and that you like our channel as we continue to bring, we hope, good content that you can get some benefit from. So many think that hiking is the best form of exercise. Reasons? Well, some of the reasons are very clear for some, but not so clear for others. You know, it's really, many think, a great whole body exercise. From head to toe, you're getting a full workout. You know, it builds muscles, it builds our bones, and balance. As you can see behind me, you got all kinds of terrain. You've got grass, you've got dirt, you've got rocks, and so you gain more balance by hiking. It's great for heart health. It's good for your respiratory system. And you know, it's really, really nice for your mental health. You know, in this world we live in today, there's lots of stresses, there's lots of problems that we got to deal with, and so it helps us to calm down. It puts us in a nice mood. You know, it reduces our stress, and that's what's so good about hiking. You can get here, you can be alone in your own thoughts if you just want to hike alone. You know, if you want to hike with your dog, you can do that. You know, if you actually want to take a friend or a family member, you can hike. And many times when we're hiking, we see folks talking and those kinds of things, which is also very good. But, you know, you think about hiking, you know, you want to keep in mind that today we're going on a fairly simple hike. It's about 20 minutes or so outside of Seattle. But, you know, there are harder hikes in the Seattle area. You hear about people hiking Rainier and so forth, and hiking Mount Si, bigger hikes. But, you know, keep in mind, you want to hike at your level, and you want to be safe at hiking. The other part is that we want to always remember that check with your healthcare providers to make sure that hiking is good for you. You know, Linda, is there anything that I may have forgotten before we go hiking?
Hey everyone, it's me again. I think we usually try to bring a small thing of water. We also try to bring like a nutrition bar. Sometimes we stop by the store and get those small little salmon nuggets. We're really good if we're going on a longer hike. But definitely you want to make sure you bring something to hydrate with. So, yeah.
Okay, Linda, let's take off. It's starting to rain.
All right, let's go. You guys have a great one. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.